ሰላም ተማሪዎች እንደምን አላችሁ? ዛሬ ሊነር ኦፕቲማይዜሽን ኦር ሊነር ፕሮግራሚንግ ፕሮብለም የሚለው የ12ኛ ክፍል ይዤላችሁ መጥቻለሁ። As the name indicates, linear programming and linear optimization is a mathematical method used to find or used to maximize or minimize. This is a linear objective function under linear constraints. ስለዚህ objective functionአችንም constraintአችንም linear ስለሆኑ linear programming problems or linear optimization problem እንለዋለን. Programming problem, and it is used for different cases. We apply this linear programming problem. That one is in case of business. In business, we will try to maximize profit maximization may use in different economics, may reduce or minimize cost, may have in case of engineering, agriculture, transportation, and so on. In different fields we use linear programming problem. If we have an objective function, we have objective function are the forms. Here is let it be maximized or minimized. Our objective function let it be z equals to ax plus by. This is the same we have. Then under some constraints subject or limited resources, here is let it be a1x plus a2y is less than or equal to something c1, a3x plus a4y is less than or equal to c2, and let it be x and y are greater or equal to 0 ብለን express ማድረግ እንችላለን. So the existence of this objective function maximize minimize የምናደርገው that is linear. Constraints are linear. Because of this we call this is linear programming problem. Such linear programming at this level, to solve this one we apply graphical method እናደርጋለን to solve what such problems. That means sketch the graph of inequality. After that find the intersection of the boundary lines. The boundary line intersection point ካገኘን በኋላ the maximum or minimum value at the corner point. Let us see this off. First, let's try to sketch the graph of our inequalities. The inequalityችንን graph sketch እናደርጋለን by making the inequalities to equal sign በመቀየር. That means x plus y let it be is equals to 6. 2x minus y is equals to 6. We consider this. And take the x and y intercepts and so on. That means y intercept means make x 0. X intercept means make y 0. So when take x-intercept y is 0, the value here is 6. Similarly, when x is 0, the value of y is that is 6. Now we sketch the line which passing through this intercepts. The intercept which line this is equals x plus y is equal 6. ነገር ግን እኛ የምንፈልገው x plus y less than 6 ስለሆነ less than or equal 6. Let's take what this is one plane, this is the other plane ስለሆነ let us see 0 0 taken 0 0 testing points and not 0 plus 0 less than or equal 6 lemon. The region is this one. It moves like this. Next one, that means 2x minus y. When take the x intercept, that means make y 0. The value of x is 3. Come to for the case of y intercept x 0 scenario. The value of y is negative 6. Now which case line which passing through in this case scenario, then take this line what cut the plane into two planes. That means half plane one, this region or this region. Let's take the testing points at 0 0 0 minus 0 less than or equal 6. Yes, the region is on this way. The next one, let us see the value when x is greater or equal 0 and y greater or equal 0. X greater or equal 0 means this region and so on. When it comes to the last one, y is greater or equal 0 means it is above x axis. So what is a common region for the four inequalities? የአራቱንም ኢኳሊቲ የኮመን ወይም የጋራቸው ኢንተርሴክሽናቸው የሚሆነው this is the region. regionአችን ይሆናል ማለት only this region come to this one and come to this one. We call this is ምን ብለናል? feasible region. If that's so, ይሄ feasible region ከሆነ ምን ብለናል? the maximum value or minimum value occurs at the corner point ብለናል. isn't corners not it becomes 0,6. when it comes to here it becomes here is 3 with 0. When it comes to here, this is the origin that is at 0 0. What about the intersection? In intersection actually to have to take what solve this system of linear equation equal argan sarada solve scenario. This becomes since y is cancelled by negative y, then it becomes this is equals to 3x is equals to 12. What the value of x? X is equals 4 and what about y? Substitute here is x is 4 plus y is equal 6 and then y is equals to 2. So the intersection point here is that is 4, these are the 4 points. So to find the maximum value for this one, you have to consider this corner point, and you have to have here is z. After that, choose the one which gives maximum value. Maximum value እንወስዳለን ማለት. We take 0 0 the origin. The value of z is 0 times 2, that is 0, plus 3 times 0, that is 0, 0 plus 0, that is 0. When you come to next one, that is 3, 0. When substitute 3, 2 times 3 6, then next one, that is 3 times 0 0, so it is 6. When you come to next 4, it is 2, this becomes 4 times 2, that is 8, plus 3 times 4 times 2, that is 8, plus 3 times 2, 6 plus 8, that is 40. When you come to next one, here is 0, 6. When you take here, 0 times 2 0, plus 3 times 6, that is 80. So from the given alternatives or option, which one is maximum of all? Maximum of all, that is 18. So the answer here is C. So this is optimal value or maximum value. Maximum value is equals, value means is equal to optimal value. Optimal means what? The value which is maximum or minimum value according to the type of linear programming problem. Maximize corner, we have what? Maximum value, that's optimal value here. Minimize corner, we have minimum value, that minimum value. So the other one, the value which gives maximum value equals, that is optimal solution. The value here is 0, 6 is the optimal solution, or the solution corresponding value which gives maximum value for our objective function. Maximize ስለሆነ የምፈልገው እሱ maximize የሚያደርግልን point we call that is optimal solution እንላለን ማለት። በዚህ አይነት መንገድ we can solve different problems. Let us see the next one. Say that a company produces shirts of black shirts and white shirts, cotton. ከፖሊስተር እና ከኮተን ነው produce የሚያደርገው. The company has 6,000 units of polyester and 3,000 units of cotton in its storyline. So the product that the company produces two types. So let it be, here is XB number of black shirts. The company የሚመረቱ black shirts. The next one, let it be YB number of white shirts produced by the company. And these materials or shirts are produced by two types of materials we have. Materials internal, 6,000 unit polyester እና 3,000 unit cotton. So that means if that's so, total number of polyester availability which is equals to 6,000 units. Similarly, cotton availability of cotton amount is equals to 3,000 units. And the company, a black shirt requires 5 units of polyester and 4 units of cotton. So here we have black, here we have white shirt. Company የሚፈልጋል to produce a black shirt, and black shirt ለማምረት 5 unit of polyester እና 4 unit of cotton ይፈልጋል. So this is in case of black, let's say this is black shirt or X. Here we have, let it be white shirt or that is Y ብለናል። ስለዚህ black produce ለማድረግ it requires 5 units of polyester ይፈልጋል, as well as here we have 4 units of cotton ይፈልጋል. So this is polyester, here is cotton. Similarly, to produce 1 unit of white shirts, it requires 3 units of polyester and 3 units of cotton. This is 3 units, it's also 3 units. Total amount we have in the store. Store amount availability, available. In case of polyester, here we have 6,000. In case of cotton, here we have 3,000. ነገር ግን المونال 1 unit of black shirt ለማምረት 5 unit of polyester እና 4 unit of cotton ካስፈለገ number of black shirts ለማምረት ምን ያስፈልጋል ማለት ነው? 5 times x ይሆናል. In case of cotton, you have 4 times x ይሆናል. So we collect completion for both black and white shirts for the case of polyester together, and in case of cotton we take what for black and for white together. ለምን ለሁለቱም ሸርቶች የምንጠቀም ፖሊስተር እና ኮተን ምን ይሆናል ማለት ነው? ተመሳሳይ ወይም ደግሞ ቶታል አማውንቱ 6,000 እና 3,000 ነው መሆን ያለበት ማለት ማክሲመም መሆን የሚችለው ይሄ ነው፣ ግን ሊያንስ ይችላል። And last one, it says if the factory gets a profit of 100, profit gets 120 per black shirt and 200 per white shirts ይሄን ያገኛል። ስለዚህ እኛ ፕሮዲዩስ የሚያደርገው x number of black ወይም ደግሞ x number of black shirts ካል x times 120 ይሆናል ማለት for the case of profit in case of black shirts. Similarly for white, it is 1 for 200 ከሆነ if it produce y times 200. So profit means the total sum of what? Profit from what? Black, profit from white. So our objective function is, it says maximize profit, which is equals, let it be z is equals to 120x plus 200 times y, subject to the constraint. When it comes to constraint, subject to the total sum for used black and white in case of polyester must be less than or equal 6000. This means 5 times x plus 3 times y is less than or equals 6000. Similarly, for the case of cotton, 4 times x plus 3 times y is less than or equal, that is 3000. Then finally, it produces or may not produce. So x and y must be greater or equal 0. There is no negative value for the case of this production real world problem. የሪል ወርልድ ፕሮብለም ነው። ኬዝ ኦፍ ፕሮዳክሽን ዜሮን ይቻላል ወይም አለማምረት ይቻላል፣ ላይመረት ይችላል፣ ዜሮ ይሆናል። ነገር ግን something positive ነው እንጂ ኔጌቲቭ መሆን ፖሲቢሊቲ የለውም። this is a model, this is the linear programming problem we formulate according to the given information። ስለዚህ ይህንን ሲቹዌሽን ወይም ደግሞ ከላይ ያየነውን problem indicate scenario case of mathematical express scenario, it becomes linear programming problem ሆኗል and we formulate it ይናደርጋል። then finally what for, we'll try to solve this or sketch a graph of this inequality። የነዚህን inequalities graph sketch እናደርጋለን። what the corner points, let's try to sketch this one. It shows by considering this xy plane. We consider the first one. የመጀመሪያውን ኮንሲደር ስናደርግ 5x plus 3y is equals 6000 equal እናደርገዋለን ማለት this is 5x plus 3y is equals to 6000. Similarly 4x plus 3y is equals to 3000. less than or equal ስለሆነ the feasible region also includes what points on the line, ላይኑ ላይ ያሉትን ፖይንቶችንም ኢንክሉድ ያደርጋል ማለት ነው። so let's try to find x intercept y intercept ስንወስድ for the first one is where y is 0, x 5x is equal 6000 ይሆናል። 6000 divided by 5 1200 ይሆናል ማለት 1200 ይሆናል። when x is 0, the value of y is what, 6000 divided by 3, that is 6000 divided by 3, that is 2000 dollars. So the first one, let's consider here is 1200, and in case of this one it says that is 2000. so the sketch line which passing through this intercepts. ይህን ስንወስድ it is less than or equal ስለሚል that is 0 0 ስንወስድ the region is on this region ይሆናል። when it comes to the second one, when y is 0, the value 3000 divided by 4 ይሆናል x ማለት 750 ይሆናል ማለት። similarly when x is 0, 3y is equal 3000 means y is 1000 ይሆናል። so this is somewhere this, let's take this is 750, let's take here is 1000 and line passing through the intercept zone. The next one, then test or taking the testing point 0 0, so not 0 less than or equal 3001, so the region is this one. The other one, x is greater or equal 0, y is greater or equal 0, that means the region here is this one, this case. Let's try to find their intersections. Intersection point touches note here how we can take or negative of the second equation. ሁለተኛው ኢኩዌሽን በኔጌቲቭ ስናባዛው ምክንያቱም የመጀመሪያው ኢኩዌሽን ላይ 3y ፖዚቲቭ ነው፣ ሁለተኛው በኔጌቲቭ 1 ስናባዛው we cancel what y, cancellation method apply እናደርጋለን። this means 5x minus 4x, that is x, is equal 6000 minus 3000, that is 3000. the value of x is 3000. and what about y? Y is equals to, if we consider the second equation, 3000 minus 4 times value of x, that is 3000, divided by 3. When you take 3000 common and no 3000 into 1 minus 4 ይሆናል። 1 minus 4 ማለት negative 3 ስለሚሆን negative 3 times 3000, here is negative 9000 divided by 3, which is equals negative 3000 ይሆናል ማለት። so when you come to here, they intersect somewhere this. intersect የሚያደርጉት ምን ይሆናል? above something, here we extend this binary somewhere this ይሆናል ነው። this is 3000, the value of y is, for instance, we take here is negative 3000. we have 1, 7 times 1 7, we have 1, that is 8. then take this, here is 0, here is 0, here is 9, and we have 2 zeros. this is equals to 90000. here 9000 ይሆናል ማለት። similarly when you take the value here is 0 with 1000. When we take 0 to 1000, then we substitute this one on the first inequality. Here is 0 plus 200 times 1000 means 200,000. So from this option, which one is the maximum value? Maximum value is 200,000 ስለሆነ the maximum profit is equals to 200,000 ይሆናል። ስለዚህ this is the profit one. ስለዚህ according to this, which one is the correct answer? The correct answer for this is that is B one. ስለዚህ መጀመሪያ ያደረግነው ምንድነው? ሞዴል አደረግ ሞዴሉን into this mathematical expression express ካደረግን በኋላ we apply graphical methods to find the corner point ካገኘን በኋላ we substitute into the objective function functionአችን ላይ substitute ስናደርግ we obtained what values value እናገኛለን። ካገኘናቸው values ውስጥ the maximum one እንወስዳለን ማለት ለምን? ምክንያቱም maximum profit ስለተባል we have to take the maximum value from the given options ካሉን ኦፕሽኖች እንወስዳለን። በዛ አይነት መንገድ ሶልቭ ማድረግ እንችላለን ማለት ነው። ማንኛውም ጥያቄ ሊነር ፕሮግራሚንግን በተመለከተ ካላችሁ ኮሜንት ላይ አስቀምጡልን። እንደዚሁም በቴሌግራም ቻናል ላይ ጆይን በማድረግ ማንኛውም ጥያቄ መጠየቅ ትችላላችሁ። ቻናሉን ሼር፣ ላይክ፣ ሰብስክራይብ ማድረጋችሁን አትርሱ። መልካም ጊዜ እንዲሆንላችሁ እመኛለሁ። ባይ ባይ።